Hi all, welcome back to another video of TNOC. In this video, we are going to see about timing belt or the timing kit change that is recommended by Tata. Every 3 years or every 45,000 kilometers, Tata recommends to change the timing kit on the Nexon. There are 3 components to the timing kit. That's the belt, that's the idler assembly, and also the tensioner pulley. There are 3 parts which need to be changed, which is recommended by Tata. For, as I said, every 3 years or 45,000 kilometers. It's a bit less compared to industry standards, and I know people who haven't changed it for almost 60,000 kilometers or 5 years, but the problem is warranty becomes void. If we want to claim a warranty in future and they notice that the timing kit isn't changed, it becomes a problem, right? So yeah, whether we like it or not, we need to get it changed. So this is an overall introduction. We'll share the component details, the price details, the time taken to share, and how much labor is going to cost you. As like our other YouTube videos, we'll definitely share that. So the first item that we are going to see is belt. So this is the belt, and of course I think everybody know about this. Belt drives the related components of the engine like AC compressor, water pump, alternator, and a whole lot of other stuff, right? So the power from the engine is used to drive the other components like a compressor, water pump, etc. And the thing that does that is this belt. It's made out of rubber and it's flexible. One side is plain and the other side is geary or groovy, of course, to provide grip. So this is the belt that is an original belt, of course, which is one of the components that is replaced during the timing kit change process. The price of this belt is 2,750 rupees, and yeah, it's the official original product of Tata. We never recommend aftermarket accessories, so all prices that are being disclosed here are original, genuine Tata replacement parts. The second part that we are going to talk about is called idler pulley. This is the idler pulley. This is how it looks. The purpose of this idler pulley is to provide tension to the belt and also guide the belt to all the components, right? So in our home motors or the motor pump that's used to draw water, it's in a straight line like this, right? But in an automobile, it's the engine and other components are the belt goes in this angle, right? I mean, the belt is usually kept in this way. So idler pulley will guide the belt accordingly, right? That's the function of the idler pulley. It helps to maintain the tension and it also helps to guide the belt in the direction in which it should go. So having lesser tension damages all the components like water pump, hydraulic power steering where applicable. I know Nexon doesn't have one, but where applicable, water pump, alternator, and all the other components which drive an engine part. So it helps to maintain the tension. If tension is less, all these components will get damaged. So there is a certain amount of tension in the belt which has to be maintained in order for all these to perform seamlessly. Higher tension or lesser tension will definitely damage the parts. The price of this idler assembly is 1,700 for a Tata original genuine replacement accessory and is available at all Tata dealers. The next item that we are going to see is auto tensioner or pre-tensioner assembly. So this is the auto tensioner or pre-tensioner assembly. This is used to maintain the necessary tension on the belt so that the associated components like alternator and water pump, hydraulic pump, etc. are working fine. And as I said, the tension needs to be maintained so that it performs at its optimal efficiency. So this device, it's called the auto tensioner or the pre-tensioner assembly. This helps to maintain the tension of the belt. And yeah, this also needs to be a part of the replacement process when the timing kit for Nexon is being changed. The price of this assembly is 3,300 for Tata original genuine product and is available at all Tata dealers. That's it of what Tata recommends for the timing kit change. But in my experience and after consulting with the head of service of certain dealership, I also recommend changing the water pump. So this is the water pump of Nexon. and the use of water pump is to circulate coolant from the radiator to the engine block, right, and of course from the coolant tank. So this is one of the critical components of your Nexon, which helps to keep the engine running optimally. So it's always recommended and good to change this along with the timing kit. It's 2850 and we don't want this to fail while driving at a later stage, and then we'll have to anyway remove the entire belt and all those assembly and have to redo it again, right? So I recommend changing this. It's 2850. It's an original Tata product and available at all dealerships. So we have seen the cost of individual products, and the thing that we have missed out is labor is additional on top of this. Expect 3,000 to 4,000 labor depending on the city that you are in. Metros tend to be costlier and tier 2 and tier 3 cities tend to be a little less expensive. So add all the cost of this product and also the labor. This would be your bill. The total cost including labor is mentioned towards the end of this video. If you are interested, you can go and take a look over there. Time taken for completion is generally 2 days. It's assumed that you leave the vehicle for service on morning, say 9 a.m. on day 1. They'll return the vehicle to you by 5 p.m. the next day. Of course, this is quoting that we are going only to change the timing kit assembly and not doing any other service or something. So generally people take 2 days, 2 full days to deliver the vehicle. It can be less or more depending on the crowd and depending on the dealership. So you'll be looking at 2 days without your vehicle on an average when you take the service.